Jordan came to us very, very early stages. We were just an amateur team. He was a left back.
Oh.
Left back. And I said, this guy can play better. And at that time, unfortunately, our striker got injured. So I moved him. I said, Jordan, I want you to play on top. And since then, he's been scoring goals like crazy.
Coach, can you share with us? You told at the PC just now you are familiar with Malaysia. Mm-hmm. So can you share a bit of your experience in Malaysia?
Oh, I opened my company in Bayan Lepas, 1997. Because my customer at that time was Intel. So I live in Penang, go in and out of Penang for 5 years. Even my brother, he was stationed in Penang for 2 straight years. And that's why I'm very familiar with Malaysia. I've been to so many different states in Malaysia. From Penang to Ipoh, to Kulim, to Kuala Lumpur. Different parts because of work, because of football also. Now Terengganu. I was surprised because I didn't know I know where JDT is, Johor, and then also when you fly, you go Sabah, and you go Kota Kinabalu, so. But then I know a little bit different, like the accent in Penang a little bit different.
Okay.
Food a little bit different.
Yeah.
A little bit different, but overall Malaysians very friendly, very hospitable. So you just have to know how to respect. Then you have no problem.
Can you share with us some of Malaysian words that you know?
Oh, usa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, anum. You want me to count? In the Philippines, we say daan, you say jalan. We say tulak, you say tolak.
Tolak, okay.
We say masok, we say pasok.
Oh.
You say lelaki, we say lalaki.
Wow.
No e. It's both. So a lot. Even basa, wet.
Basah, okay.
Yeah.
How to greet selamat pagi,
Yeah, we say salamat. Salamat can also mean thank you. It can also mean hello. It depends on how you use it. But if you look back in history, there's no difference between the Filipino and Malaysian. Mm-hmm. If you go to the south of the Philippines, especially to the south, cannot tell the difference. You say it's called Bahasa. Ours it's called Bisaya. But when they speak, especially if you're in Sabah different, right? Different words, different. But when they speak, I understand them because it sounds very Bisaya, which is where my family comes from. We come from the southern part of the Philippines, so we're very, very familiar with even the fruits. We have durian also in the Philippines. A lot of the different fruits. We have even rambutan. We call it lanzones. You call it lanza.
Oh, lanza.
Yeah. So,
how about the food?
Oh, food. Ours is more Chinese and Spanish, so it's different. But I see a lot of our food that come from here. Okay, like we say halo, but it's ice kacang and chendol. Okay, it's the same. Okay, our pastries, sticky rice and everything. Like your puto bamboo. We have puto also. Okay, rice cake. Okay, with different kinds of puto. But then you have other that are the sticky rice type. We have all of those in the Philippines.
I see.
Even tofu fa, we call it tahu.
Oh.
Difference with us is we have tapioca balls, pearls, and we drink our taho mostly in the morning. Here it's at night, right? So just difference a little bit in culture, but same thing. We use our fingers, right hand, to eat. We do the same thing, okay? The only difference with us is in religion. A lot of Filipinos, because of the Spanish colonization, Christianity, Catholicism is big. But it does not mean we don't understand. Like I've read the Quran. Okay? So I don't speak just because I do this in YouTube or what. No, I read to understand. That's why I know how to respect, because I understand.
Wow.
There's no difference. That's why. So what is common with us now? Football. Right? No need for halal in football.
Yeah.
Everything's same.
Yeah.
Right? Even in football, even people, different cultures and language and religion, they come together to play. Only in football. So unique. And then the fans, that's a big difference. the passion of the fans in Malaysia, Indonesia, very similar. Very, very passionate fans. Okay.
Because every time you come to Malaysia, so what's your first food you want to get?
Char kway teow. Always. Char kway teow, satay, satay ayam, manggis.
Nasi lemak?
Nasi lemak. Yeah. But me, char kway teow. Because I see the difference. Because I taste the one in Penang. So when I go other and they say, no, not the same. So that's why my children haven't been to Penang. I told them, I promise, I will bring them so they understand. But they also eat the same. They like it. And then my next after that, I have to eat tandoori. I have to eat naan. I have to eat roti. So I have, that's me. Basically, when I'm here, I only eat hawker food. Don't go to restaurants. Just hawker food. That's because I enjoy the culture. You see the people, you understand, and you see that not big difference between Filipinos and Malaysians. I like that. I understand that. Accent different because our English is American, yours is British, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, guys, let's talk about football. Yeah. How do you see the difference between Philippine football and Malaysian football?
Philippine football, it's really a mixture. Okay, I believe it comes from the same beginnings. Because Filipinos, like me, I know how to play sepak takraw.
Wow.
We call it sipak. Okay, so we have that kind of background. Okay, but I think because of the Americans coming to the Philippines and basketball becoming a professional sport, that took center stage. But then football is life. Different, right? So, and actually, the Philippine Football Federation is one of the oldest federations in the world. Even AFC was founded in the Philippines. So, we're trying to get back to our roots. That's why it's important for us, especially clubs like us, to be able to go out, participate in the AFC Cup, and hopefully AFF competitions, because then the players, not only us, but also the players understand the difference in the culture, why football is so popular here. I told them, I tell my players, hey, in Malaysia, 2-3 in the morning, Champions League, everybody knows the score. By morning time, if Liverpool loses, everybody mad. Liverpool wins, good. Now different teams. But during my time in Penang, especially Penang, everybody Liverpool fan. Here in Terengganu, who's the favorite team?
MU.
Red Devil. A Red Devil fan. Okay, see? Another thing you don't know, we have similar. I'm a Red Devil fan. Ever since Sir Alex Ferguson. Because of the coach. Because of the culture. So that to me is important. I'm an engineer by trade. Okay? Our team is family owned, it's family run. My children, Philbert's children, all part of the management of Stallions. So when we talk about our players being part of us and being part of the family, that's true. Our captain, unfortunately, was not able to join us because his father got sick. Ruben Doctora. He's our player who's been with us for a long, long time. I'm even the one who, I should not say introduced him to his wife, but when they met each other, I used to tease them a lot until they got married. I am the godfather in the wedding. My daughter is the godmother for their child, the daughter. So that's who we are. So when I come here, Terengganu, I look at the stadium, I look at things, the history and everything. To me, that's very, very important because it tells me a lot. I see all the black and white. We bleed black and white. Okay? Because in Stallions, we say the same thing. Battle and bleed. Okay? But our color pink. Okay?
Your color is pink.
Our color pink because that's our support for the women's national team because we helped the women's national team before. So that's why, that's our respect to the women's national team program. Okay? And when that happened, we won championship twice. So we said, let's not change color anymore. That's the history of the pink. Stallions actually comes from two things. If you ask the founders, he will say it came from the town where Stallions was founded, because the town was founded because of a horse. But if you ask the players, because they like to drink Red Horse beer. If you look at our horse and look at the Red Horse beer, the same. And it's Stallion without the S. If you look at Red Horse beer, no S. We don't call ourselves Stallions. No, we say Stallion. Okay? So that's basically who we are.
Coach, I believe you are somebody important in your national team, right? And can you share with us, at one time, Philippines mostly are lined up by foreign players?
I will clarify that because I am the same. There's no such thing as foreign player in Philippine team. My ancestors came from Barcelona. Okay. That's why I have a Spanish last name. But our blood is Filipino blood. So in the Philippines, citizenship is by blood. You have to be able to trace your roots. So all our players in the national team, mostly the mothers are Filipino. Okay, so that is the confusion. People think, oh, because you have foreign-looking player. No, even if you look at France, is France African team or French team?
Mostly like Africa, right?
But they're French, right? So how do you actually distinguish that? It's very difficult. But for us, for Philippine, our immigration law, you cannot just naturalize. Very, very hard. You have to be a natural-born Filipino. In your root, it's in the blood. If you have no Filipino blood, no way. But if you have Filipino blood, even grandparents, great-grandparents, you can trace, then you can become a Filipino.
And actually, you can see that in Malaysia also, we started to have inherited players. Do you think that the best way to improve Southeast Asia performance of football?
Well, our people, they move to different countries. Is it their fault?
No.
Maybe Malaysian or no. So if you're able to bring in these children born, like Indonesia, same thing, right? Then should be okay, no problem. Right? When we talk about religion, when we say you're Muslim, we say, oh, Muslim different from Saudi Arabia, Muslim different from... You read the same Quran.
Yep, correct.
So same. So to me, it's the same. Malaysian, Filipino. Okay? So if they, for whatever reason, they choose the citizenship of the country, we just respect. Just like your religion. You just respect. It should be okay.
Just now you said about Jordan Mintah. He's been with you before, right?
Yes.
He started to play as a defender. Can you share with us?
Oh, yes. Jordan came to us very, very early stages. We were just an amateur team. When he came to us, very humble, very quiet, very good. He was a left back.
Oh.
Left back. And I said, this guy can play better. And at that time, unfortunately, our striker got injured. So I moved him. I said, Jordan, I want you to play on top. And since then, he's been scoring goals like crazy. Very, very good. I'll tell you, I am happy in the situation with Terengganu. I'm happy how the fans respect and love him here. He loves the place, So to me, that's a perfect match.
Did he ever thank you for transforming?
Yes. He just took us to dinner last night. So every time Jordan goes back to the Philippines, he always comes visit. So, like I told you, once a Stallion, always part of the family.
So last, your hope for tomorrow's match and your hope to Terengganu fans.
Well, I would like to thank all the fans of Terengganu. Keep supporting Terengganu. Very, very important. The reason Terengganu is there because of the fans. And it's very important. So with the players, with the coaching staff and everything, thank you very much for hosting us. We've enjoyed everything so far. No problem here. Like I said, we just walk around, drive around like we're local, like we know what we're doing. And that's how it's supposed to be. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be able to show you good football also. Whatever happens is Terengganu will come to the Philippines also, and we will show the same hospitality that Terengganu has shown us. Even the fans, I talked to some of them. I said, hey, if you need help with a hotel, or let us know, and we will help you. So that's the easy way, right? It's the same here. You can go to the street here and ask anybody for help, and they will help you. So same thing in the Philippines.